but the most embarrassing moments of my life were, it's not just a particular time, it was the period where I had terrible low self-esteem. I didn't believe in myself, and because I didn't believe in myself, it made me accept certain things that I'm not proud of today. And it made me accept some sexual harassment, some teachers, secondary school teacher touching me, and it made people look down on me when I would always hide in the back, because I'll put myself behind the class, or if I go to any gathering, I'm going to like be behind, fall back in the crowd, because I didn't want to be seen, because I felt, oh, something's wrong with me. Maybe I cannot be accepted in society, or if I do something, people will laugh at me. Or there was always one thing to condemn myself about, like always one thing. My sister would always encourage me, but I learned that no matter how much someone encourages you, your greatest motivation is yourself. And I try not to be teary. I would say I'm kind of grateful for the year 2020, because it made me start realizing that I had to believe in myself. It made me look inwardly, and that was the year I decided to grow. Yeah. I want to do this. I know I have an assignment in this world, and there are so many lives that I need to touch. I have a purpose to fulfill, and that's God's purpose. So I have to be myself. I have to embrace everything God has created me to be. Shine that light so bright, because I know I carry so much light.
Let me just say, my life seems to, aside family, seems to revolve around school, and just school. So the most exciting moment I've had so far was increasing in my CGP in 300 level, like higher than my 100 level and 200 level. Then my second exciting moment was my 18th year surprise birthday thrown by my mom for me. Like, I was not expecting it at all. Like, I could not really express the joy fully that day. I was like, so yes.
I've actually had like worst moments, actually, not one or two, but I can count on two particular ones. My auntie, she was my best friend. I lost her to cancer of the breast, 2018. We were so close that I had to like drop everything I was doing. For 3 months, I was with her for 3 good months, and when she died in my arms, and that moment still affects me to date. Like, whenever I think of her, I'm like, God, so my auntie is really gone, like, and it still plays here in my head. But yeah, and the second one was when I got raped. I was 8 when I got raped. I was I have a very I had a very, very tough background. Growing up wasn't easy. Like, it was tough for me. I wasn't opportune to have what my mates had. My parents weren't able to like provide for me and my siblings. But along the line, we lived in one apartment like that, and one random uncle raped me, and it's something I'm still like working on. like I'm working on myself to like forget about the past. It's actually affected my relationship with guys till date. Yes, it did, and I'm still trying to like work on it. Though I've gone for counseling and therapy, but you know, I don't know. But I'm working on it, Sha. I'm working on trying to get better on that aspect. So, yeah.
We were in the class. That was secondary school days, though, because I tried to manage myself later on. We're all playing and everything, and I mistakenly touched a guy's lap, not touching his manhood actually. Then I was lying against that, you've done now, please. Now, like, they were like, you did this. I was like, I didn't do it. Before you know it, the whole school heard, and principal had to call me that I did this and that. I have to call my parents. I will be suspended. I'm like, I didn't do it. They were just joking about it, and you know how people are. They just said, you did it. And I'm like, I'm not the kind of person that would do that, because I'm even scared of my parents hearing. So why would I do that? So I was really embarrassed, the fact that, okay, the whole school heard and my parents, and I think I was suspended, if I can remember vividly. So I don't want to face that again, or anyone to face that, actually.
The most embarrassing moment of my life, it's not happened to me, but let me just say it happened to me, because it's my uncle that I love so much in 2011. Because since he's dead, they killed him, caught people. Since then, I just take that as nothing. Because I thought that the day that the thing happened to him, that he's going to wake up. I cry out that I slept, and I wake up again. When I wake up, I didn't see my uncle again. I just believe that because he's the one, after I lost my father in 2007. He's the one that be taking care of me, my family, stand by our side, because my family is big family. Everybody know about their own family, because it's only him that I stand by myself. He promised me that Mercy, he used to call me Chidera, I will sponsor you in school. But all those things, all my dreams are shattered the year I lost my uncle. He's the only one that stands by me, my family, and
the most embarrassing day of my life was when I had issue with my ex. Actually, it was at fault, but I thought how men behave. I just wanted to play a good girl. Okay, let me go apologize and let's just get the whole shit back together, because I actually loved him. But then when I got there, I found him with another girl. In fact, they were even kissing. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even give a damn. Like, what was this girl? The way you look at me, were like, don't sure. Like, I was like, what the fuck? It was so embarrassing. Like, it was so embarrassing. You know how that could be? Like, it was so embarrassing. I felt really so embarrassed. Like, I left in tears. The worst moment of my life was, man, it was terrible. That was December 6, 2021. It was the day I wish not to remember again. Like, I didn't even wish it for my enemy. It was a robbery incident. I was robbed of my phone that I just got when I came back from school. I was robbed of like almost 1.2 million, and in fact, everything, my ATM card, my ID card, everything I had was gone. Like, I just thank God that I still had my life, because I felt like it was just dead. Because I felt really empty. Like, my God, like, I cried for days. That was the worst moment of my life. And guess what? I was going out for a party, and it happened. It was an Uber driver that robbed me. Yeah, it was an Uber driver. It was a planned work actually, because I don't know the reason why I will order an Uber driver and I will get robbed, because he was actually driving. And at the point he said his tire was shaking and needed to like check what's going on. I said fine, in the middle of the night around 11:30. So as he stopped to check the tire, some other men came out from some hidden places. Actually, it was a planned work. So they had sharp up there with them, knife, guns, and other stuff. So I couldn't even drag anything or even shout. So they robbed me, all my accounts, all my Funke accounts. I had no money with me. My phone was gone, my ATM card, my ID card. Like I started afresh. It was from grace to grass, from grass to grace, everywhere. It was terrible, it was horrible, it was mysterious. But I thank God I conquered, and here am I again.